Hey, before anything, look, this is what I got to tell you guys before anything is that shout out to Anthony Edwards for rushing back from his injury, bro. Like, especially in today's day and age, you don't see too many athletes doing that, like coming back so quickly. Nothing but respect for Anthony Edwards, bro. Looking forward to seeing more of that battle between San Antonio and Minnesota. It's going to be pretty great, dude. So again, Anthony Edwards, much love, bro. You got my respect. You for sure got my respect, dog.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Space City Steve. Look, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right here so you don't miss out on any 7th Hour productions. Hit that subscribe button right here. And remember, it ain't but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th Hour, baby. Let's go.
The Los Angeles Lakers have officially defeated the Houston Rockets and are now tasked with the beautiful reward of having to guard OKC. And this is not going to be an easy task by any means at all. And I'm here to talk to you about my overall thoughts and opinions on the matchup and what I think is going to happen and what I think needs to happen in order for the Lakers to have some success here. And while OKC is a phenomenal team, I mean, they're a fantastic team, they can be beat like any other team. There's a question that I've been thinking about. And that question is this the toughest task that LeBron has ever had in his career? Is this the toughest ask of him to beat OKC at 41 years old while they're the defending champs? With the defending MVP, and he's going to be the MVP again this year, most likely. We'll see what happens, but is it the toughest task that LeBron has had to face? And the answer to that question for me is hell nah. Hell nah. I don't think this is the toughest task at all. I think he's done more difficult things before, and I'm glad. I'm glad that we're going to have the opportunity to watch this, because I sincerely think that LeBron's going to do it. I think that LeBron has a battery in his back. I've seen a couple of videos on the internet. One of him kind of talking smack with Sengun, but like, hey, you of all people, you can't be talking, and yeah, of all people, not from you, nah, not you. He's kind of like checking him out on something. Must have complained to a ref about something, but he was kind of like, you know, just in the heat of the moment in the game, trying to sun Sengun, and I thought that was cool. Another moment, he's looking at the sideline. I think might have been a JJ Redick. And this is in, I believe, game 3 before his the 3-pointer to tie the game and send it to overtime. And he's like, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Goes, turns around, hits a clutch 3-pointer. I mention these things because when I think about LeBron as a player, I think he's a phenomenal player. Phenomenal. Statistically, you cannot deny that he's the greatest of all time. It's just what it is, bro. It is what it is. We'll get into that topic at another time. But while he's fantastic, I think what makes LeBron so great is his ability to facilitate, you know, his mind for the plays, and like not just like who's open and seeing it and getting the ball there, but I think there's other things that go into what make LeBron a fantastic player. For example, you just know the person, let's just say like Marcus Smart. LeBron knows that Marcus Smart, and I don't know what, I'm just going to make this up, but it's like, oh, I know that, hey man, when he gets like 2 threes in the beginning of the game, then you know you got him locked in for the rest of the game. So he'll feed him, right? Or, hey, you know what? Let's say Rui hasn't got a look in a minute. Let me, like, it's time to get him something, right? And like, it can get deeper than that. It can be not as deep, but there is a other element to the game that really good players have. I think Rondo is a fantastic person. Chris Paul is another person. Like, true point guards understand this. It's the ability to bring out the best in the players that are around you. And he does that. Now, while that's a huge pro for him, I think that there's a big negative that is naturally tied to that you're always looking for that. It's like, if the game's, you know, coming down to the wire and then bro's wide open, boom, let me swing it because that's a good shot. That's a better shot than whatever I'm going to put up because I got 2 people on me, right? Wrong. There are times where LeBron has to be him, take over. It's my rock. I'm going to put it in. I'm him. I got the shot. I want the shot. It's me. And I feel like LeBron, you know, at times he doesn't do that, right? He does the smart play. He'll swing it over to somebody else to take the game-winning shot when it's like, nah, bro, we need LeBron James to be more of a selfish player, bro. Like, I really think if he was a more selfish player, he would have a lot more highlight moments and potentially even win games that he didn't win. You know what I mean? And so, tying it all up, damn, that's why I love talking my thoughts, bro. I'm all over the spot. But tying it all up, right? So we see that interaction with Sengun, right? And then we see him telling the sideline, I'm locked in. Hits a game time 3, clutch 3. I believe that LeBron James he found the fountain of youth. I think that we're going to see a historic performance from him because he's playing with his son. And now try to think about it. I don't know if you got kids. I don't know how old you are, right? But try to envision you're playing with someone you care about, your son. Like, think about how protective you get over your family. You know what I mean? He wants to win with his son. He hears all the hate that everyone gets, the people hating on him, people hating on Bronny. And the fact that they got so much air under them, baby, winning versus the Rockets when nobody thought they would do it. And then there was a couple of moments, oop to Bronny, sheesher, bro. Or that little screen, kick it up to Bronny for a 3-ski and Bronny hits it. Man, the last thing that everyone needed was for LeBron and Bronny to have those little magical moments in the game because, bro, that's the air under the wings that's going to carry them for highlight moments and highlight plays. And I believe that. I believe that LeBron's extra motivated to win because he has Bronny on the team. And I think that's the extra battery on his back. So that dog that I'm telling you, that selfishness that in the past he didn't show because he's trying to be a facilitator. Well, now I feel like he's playing a little bit more selfish Bron, and I like selfish Bron. I like the Bron that wants the ball all the time. Give me rock. I ain't trying to be no second, third, fourth option. I don't care. But I'm first option. I like first option Bron. You know what I'm saying? And I think we're getting more and more first option Bron. I mean, we've seen Bron posterizing people at 40 years old, 41 years old, however old he is right now. Bro, we're seeing an incredible LeBron right now. And I think that people aren't giving him as much credit. And not just him. I'm on LeBron right now. I'll get to the other players right now, but I'm talking about LeBron for right now. I don't think that LeBron gets the credit that he deserves. You know what I mean? Because he's still playing at a fantastic level. Like, people compare him to previous versions of himself. And that's not fair. And people compare him to a young, like super young. How old is, bro? These players are 20, anywhere from what? Cooper Flagg is 19 years old, bro. And you got Shai Gilgeous, 25? Or I don't know how old these guys are young and he's getting compared to them. But he's still playing great. But because he's not playing the same style of ball, the same brand of basketball that he was playing at the beginning of his career, it's like he's looked at differently. But don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted, I mean. LeBron he's playing incredible, and I think it's going to continue. Now, for the Lakers to win, I do think that here's what needs to happen. I think that LeBron and the unit that was playing while Austin Reeves was not in and while Luka Doncic wasn't in, that unit, that team of the Lakers needs to win a game. I feel like there has to be a game plan where they kind of roll with that because it was working so smoothly. And like LeBron being the main, like traditional LeBron, right? He's the main star. He's the point guard. He's got first option, and he's, dishing it out to DeAndre Ayton. He's getting Rui Hachimura good looks. Luke Kennard's popping open for threes, and they're hitting their shots. That's the thing that's fantastic. Rui Hachimura, 58% from the three so far in the first round. That's fantastic. Oh, by the way, Marcus Smart, players with the best defensive field goal percentage in the first round of the playoffs, Marcus Smart is number one, 37.1%. Right? So you have LeBron playing incredibly. You got Marcus Smart, a phenomenal defender, IQ player. The connection between Marcus Smart and LeBron James, it's nice to have that, because when LeBron and the Lakers won in the bubble chip, which I think is the hardest chip, Rondo was on that team, and that was crucial, bro. Rondo was a crucial piece to that championship team, and we're getting a little bit of that with Marcus Smart. And what's cool is, there's other players that are also popping off. Think about 58% by Rui Hachimura. He's setting playoff history right now. Like, people want to talk about how, oh yeah, these guys are bums and they're outplaying, but they're overperforming. Or is this the new me? So there's a thing that's been running through my mind. There's a phrase that has been running through my mind, and it is, everybody is a nobody until they become somebody. Everybody is a nobody until they become somebody. And so think about this. There are very few people that from the very beginning of their lives, they're touted as the chosen one, right? Like, there's very few people that immediately are them. You got to earn your respect. Think about Steph Curry and when he started his career. I mean, how long was he in the league before he became who he was? So that's something that's been through my mind. So think about it. Everybody is nobody until there's somebody. So when you see these players setting history, right? They're breaking records, like personal records. Luke Kennard, 27 points in the first game, I believe. That's his playoff record, right? What if that becomes the new standard for him? What if he becomes the next, I don't know, Klay Thompson? Like, I'm not saying that he's gonna, but what if it is though? Because everyone wants to talk about how, they're overperforming. That's not it. But there's time and time again, we've seen players that have been in the league for such a long time that are just kind of finding their way, learning their shots and just learning the systems and whatever. and then eventually, after some time, step into that greatness, and they become great. All of a sudden, they just started hitting threes consistently, and it just kind of never stopped. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're thinking about everything from the glass half empty. Hell nah. Laker Nation, we talking glass half full. So we got Marcus Smart with that percentage, that record I read earlier. We got Luke Kennard. Everyone, come on, Laker Nation. We are well aware of what Luke Kennard is doing. You got Rui Hachimura. And then you get healthy minutes from Bronny off the bench. That's cool, dude. Hey, that would be really interesting to see Bronny play in the play. This was going to be pretty tough, but hey, he's young. He's got legs underneath him. If he could just stay in front of somebody, bro, like that'd be interesting to see. The one thing that people need to know is that Luka Doncic is the OKC killer. He is the OKC killer. He is the neutralizer for them. They have no answer for him. And every time that Luka Doncic has played OKC, he's either had a masterful performance or he gets ejected in the fourth quarter, right? We remember that game. Or he gets injured, right? I mean, that's what has led us to this position that we're in right now. So I believe that Luka Doncic could have come back for the Rockets series if it was necessary. But I believe that the Lakers and JJ Redick and the staff felt confident in their chances to compete without Luka Doncic. But had it gone to Game 7, I think that there would have been a pretty strong possibility that he would be back. And obviously, hamstring, you want to be careful with that kind of injury because when you kind of injure your hamstring, you put more pressure on the bottom half of your leg, and that's how people tear their Achilles. And the Achilles is a lot more serious injury. So you don't obviously want that to happen. But guys, if you were unaware, last offseason, the Lakers were purchased by Mark Walton. And a dude that's got that type of resources has connections all over the place. So from what I've heard, the Lakers were in a way kind of sort of run like a mom and pop. And I'm obviously like, that's a huge exaggeration. But that's kind of, they were owned by the Buss family. And that's kind of how it was. Yeah, it was the daughter that was running it and the sons that were, they had positions within the organization. That's since changed, baby. When Mark Walters there, we sent Luka Doncic to Spain for that special treatment. You hear me? So I feel like he could have been back for the Rocket series. I think he's going to be back for this series. And I think that that's going to be a huge difference. So the unit, going back to what I was saying earlier, that LeBron unit that was there with just the regular offense, you got Rui out there, you got Ayton out there, you got Luke Kennard, those guys, Marcus Smart. I think that group is going to have to win a couple of games because I don't think Luke is going to come out with the first or the second game. I think if he comes back, and he's going to come back, I think it's going to happen once the series comes to LA. So the Lakers got to steal one of these games, and it's got to come from that unit. So that unit has to win a game, and Luka, when he comes back, I mean, dude, that's the neutralizer, bro. We know what Luka's going to do. But the other person that is, we gotta call his number, and that's Austin Reeves. Look, every single year of his career, he's been getting better and better and better to the point that now, word on the street is that he's going to be asking for $200+ million, and that's cool. And he should ask for that, and he should get that, and great. And I want that for him. Great, congratulations. You know what I mean? But the thing about that is that folks that earn $200 million+ win a game versus OKC. That's just what it is. That's the cold hard facts of the business, bro. I mean, you seen what Luka did. He dragged Dallas to the finals, and that's why he gets paid what it is. Oh, okay. You get it. You know what I mean? You see that, you get it. Even what Shai's done, finals MVP in the same year, just going nutty you're going to get the contract. You know what I'm saying? So Austin Reeves, if you want to be considered that level player, right? $200+ million, you got to perform. You have to have a game where it was you that won it. Like, wow, we couldn't stop him. Or could you see his defense? It doesn't got to be that he's scoring a lot. It doesn't even got to be that he's the starting. You could come off the bench. I mean, I think that's I think that's how it should really go. I think he shouldn't start. I think he should come off the bench because of the success that we saw with the unit that was already out there. But Austin Reeves, bro, he's going to have to rise to the occasion. And I think it's going to be a tough task. It's going to be a tough task because I like Austin Reeves' game. One thing that I think about, the one little gripe that I have about his offense is that I feel like his ball handles could be a little tighter. He got to get in the offseason with Jamal Crawford or with Kyrie. Go do some workouts with Kyrie. Because I can see he's got it. Austin Reeves, he's got some sauce, bro. He'll hit a little step back and go nutty. He has the place. He does it. He's good at it. So I'm not saying he's bad, but he's real wobbly with the ball. And what we know about OKC is that they're the number one defense in the league. And not only that, but they're number one in points scored off of turnovers. So they put pressure on the ball, and they're damn good at it. And so little wobbly handles, that's not going to do it. Like that's just not. Anyways, not to go into a critique about the players here, but Austin Reeves is going to have to rise to the occasion, bro. $200+ million is what you're asking. You got to do it. And hey, Luke Kennard beat on the squad and dropping 27 in game 1. Hey, he looks good in that role. So Austin Reeves, come on, baby. This is competition. This is rise to the occasion. And look, guys, I say this with respect. You know what I'm saying? I say it excited because these guys are competitors. I mean, if they're hearing this, they're probably hearing this saying, hey, well, hell yeah, watch me do it. You know what I'm saying? So this is it. This is sports. This is where you compete. And I talk about it a lot, how there are moments where players, individuals, teams, and organizations have opportunities to touch greatness. You know, I mean, look at the Patriots 07. They had the opportunity to go completely undefeated. Didn't happen, but there are those opportunities for greatness. Hey, oh man, there's a shot. I mean, you look at it, San Antonio in the game tonight. I don't even know who the dude was, but he kind of stepped back. He had the open look for the 3 that would have won the game, and he bricked it. But that was an opportunity. The moments are always there. And this is that. This is an opportunity for Austin Reeves to be that guy, dude. Where us as Laker Nation is saying, hell yeah, pay that man, because you know that's what we're gonna be screaming when it happens. So Austin Reeves got to rise to the occasion. We have to have Rui staying consistent. Luke Kennard has to continue to be consistent. He kind of, hey, the Rockets they kind of turned off the water on Luke Kennard there a little bit towards the end of that series, but he's got to step up. LeBron, like I said, he's got Bronny on the team, dude. I think he's got new motivation. He's hearing all the noise. He knows what they're saying about him and his son. He's got that battery in his back, bro. I think he's got a new motivation. I'm excited to see what happens. I mean, he did it versus the Rockets. Everybody said he couldn't. So now the narrative, we're just restarting the cycle. Like here, we're just rewind. Look at the calendar, right? So we'll see how that goes. JJ Redick, dude. I respect JJ Redick as a coach. I remember a player saying, in the playoffs, in the NBA playoffs, 2 games got to be won by your stars. We've spoken about that. It can be either LeBron, Austin Reeves, or Luka. 1 game is won by your coach. I trust JJ Redick. And 1 game is won by your role players. And we've seen what the role players are doing. Again, I've read the stats on Marcus Smart, Rui Hachimura, Luke Kennard. I mean, these guys are literally playing and setting records. Let's make it happen. These Lakers have the opportunity to rise to Showtime, and what a story, dude! What a storybook this would be. But we got Luka Doncic in the water, bro. He's floating in the water with that little mask, bro. Luka needs to come out, bro, because when Luka comes out there, oh man, it's tough. But I like DeAndre Ayton. Man, I continue to say it. Earlier in the year, he was complaining. I said, he's got to understand he's in a contract here, bro. Just toughen out, suck it up, ball, and get paid, Papa. Get paid, and then do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Well, he must have listened to the show because boy locked in. And so kudos to him. It's cool. I don't know what's going on in the locker room. I guess I credit JJ Redick for it, but DeAndre Ayton said something about, oh yeah, I had to put the team on my back and anchor down and defend Sengun and whatever. And I said, I had to put my team on my back? I mean, you're sitting on a team with Luka and LeBron, and that's interesting. But I like that. I like a room where stars are allowed to be stars. You know what I mean? I like a locker room where it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got a lot of air under the wings, bro. I think this winning the Rockets series was a lot more impactful for these Lakers players than we think. Because, you had those moments, the alley-oop with LeBron and Bronny, you know what I'm saying? You got Aiden saying, I put the team on my back and locked up Sengun, and he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got, Luke Kennard scoring 27 in the first game. You got LeBron hitting a clutch 3 to send it to overtime, and they end up winning the game. Ooh, you got Rui Hachimura shooting 58% from the 3. That's playoff history. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Marcus Smart. You know what I'm saying? Shooting with the highest field goal percentage as a defense, with having the defensive impact that he has. I mean, I'm saying, guys, these Lakers have the opportunity to be Showtime, and not to mention all the other guys that we have that can go in and still impact the game. So credit to JJ Redick for that. I do believe that he's got the coaching chops to put up a great defensive plan. I think you let Shai do what he's going to do, and you just don't let the other guys cook at all. Like, they just focus on locking up your man. And then whoever's guarding Shai, good luck. Like, just straight up, good luck. I think that's how it goes. Because if you try to start doubling him, then they start dishing out. You get the boys hot. They start draining threes. That's not a good. You don't want to see none of that. Though I'm a diehard Lakers fan, OKC's a cool team, dude. I do appreciate watching them sometimes. I hate Shai's flopping. I just hate flopping altogether. Just don't do it. Muscle up. I'd rather be like proud that I dunked on you, that I muscled through and still scored that pill, than to like, you know, manipulate the game. I heard someone talking about Shai doing that, and it's like, yeah, it's a skill to get to the line, to get fouled. It is a skill. He's good at it. He's manipulating the game. I mean, he's winning MVPs. He's winning Finals MVPs doing it. So it's like, in a way, you know, hey, bro, if it's working for you, you can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, then everyone else do it. But not everybody gets the merciful whistle that he's got. Wasn't it one of the refs that was wearing the Shais in the airport on the way to the game?
James.
Let's research that. We don't like none of that. But so in a way, I could respect it. But the team, the guys, that's a cool team, dude. Like, that's cool, bro. I feel like OKC has a good thing going, bro. Like, they seem like when you see the guys posting on social media, bonding, Jerry McCain, JW, just all the guys, even Shai, they were recording the little video outside when they were landing. Back in OKC, they seem like a fun team, dude. To be honest, it reminds me of back in the days whenever I was traveling with the boys, the band, doing like the church music and stuff with my pops. Those were like fun days, and I remember like seeing, like experiencing those similar types of things. Except we weren't, you know, a team of the NBA, but it was similar. So it's like you look at that team and they're locked in, bro. And team chemistry off the court is monumentally impactful for on the court activities, as we've seen. I mean, OKC is a pretty good team. So I love it, dude. I love it. Look, in no way is there any hate towards OKC. Yeah, I don't really like all the fouls and all that stuff, but hey, may the best man win, bro. Like, I love this. I've learned in my time of watching sports that I would rather face the toughest opponent. Like, F it, bro. Like, and if they don't do it, hey, bro, at least we got a crack at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's up. Now, if they do it, here's what I need from all of y'all, bro. Because I know there's bound to be a couple of Laker haters that got this far into the video. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to post a little video so you can keep yourself accountable, or if you want to just write it down or something. What would it mean if LeBron and the Lakers defeat OKC, right? Like, right? Because all y'all think it's impossible. So what would it mean if he did? Because I want y'all to eat those words when it happens. So write it down now, post a little video now, or think about it now, or whatever. But remember those words. You know what I'm saying? All right. I think that might be able to wrap up my thoughts for now. I'll post another video if I have more thoughts. I feel like I'm gonna have more thoughts. I mean, I can talk about this stuff all freaking day. But before I do, I need to do a little bit of translating.
The reality of their defense is that whatever moments we felt Houston pressuring, like the maximum amount of pressure they put on us, that's OKC's baseline. That's their floor. I mean, you're talking about a team that
Respect.
They're top 5 in every category that's disruptive based: steals, blocks, turnovers, forced, all that stuff, and they don't foul. They somehow do all of that without fouling, which is one of the most remarkable things I think in NBA history.
Translation. They're fouling damn near every play. So all we ask is that y'all keep it equal. If they're going to get away with all of that, we're going to get away with all of that. That's all we ask. All right, y'all. Well, that pretty much concludes the thoughts that I got so far for the OKC LA series. It's going to be fireworks, bro. I might go live. I might do that. But regardless of any of that, if you're new here, subscribe, drop a comment, drop a like. That'll definitely help the channel. And I appreciate y'all, boys. Laker Nation, we ride. All right. And hey, by the way, there's a lot more that happens on this channel than just Laker Talk. So y'all stay tuned for everything else. Subscribe for the whole works, man. So I'm about to hop on the game with my boy Zay right here. About to drop folks off in 2K. So I'll see you guys after the game. Peace. I believe that art lives within every soul, within you, and it's not just what you create, it's who you are. SEVENTHAURA exists to affirm that truth, to remind you and the world to embrace your inner creativity and to pursue your one wild and precious life.
Every piece we make is an invitation that becomes a declaration of one simple truth. You are art. Head to SEVENTHAURA.com and explore the collection today, because you are the art that the world needs.